Okay. Hello, guys. Good evening. Mayerly, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Okay, thank you. John, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you, John?
I'm pretty good, and you?
Okay, I'm very good. Thank you. And Johnny, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, Johnny, thank you. And Paola, good evening. Paola, how are you?
Going teacher. Very good.
Okay, Paola, thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going to share with you my screen. Okay. Mayerly, can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, teacher, I see your screen.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys. Today's topic is means of transport. Yes, as you know, we have different means of transport. We can travel by land, by water, by air. Yeah, we have different means of transport. Um, to start, before to start this lesson, I want that you watch a video in order that you can know new vocabulary about means of transport. Yes, it's a video of 5 minutes. Yes, but the idea is that you can learn with this video. Okay. Um, Daniela is not here. Okay, we are going to start right now.
Ground transportation.
Paola, can you listen the video?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Here's a bike. It has two wheels, and we can move it by using these pedals. You can ride around a city with it or bike up a mountain. Here's a motorbike. It also has two wheels, but they are powered by a motor. A motorbike will whiz you around the city much faster. Don't forget to wear a helmet. This is a car. It's one of the most popular. It has four wheels and can fit your family. Let's go for a drive. Here's a van. It's similar to the car, but the trunk is much bigger. You can fill it up with things. This is a bus. Once you get on, the driver will take you and up to 50 more passengers. Let's go. This is a truck. It's used to take merchandise from one place to another. Let the adventure begin. Here's a train. It's pulled by a locomotive and connected with wagons. It needs tracks to ride on and pick up speed. It can go really fast. Let's review what we have just learned. Bike. Motorbike. Car. Van. Bus. Truck. Train. Great! Hi everyone! Today it's time we learn about water transportation. A boat is mostly used in shallow water. A ship is bigger. It is used in wide rivers and seas. It can transport people or goods. The person in charge is the captain. Motorboats are small and are mostly pumped with air. They have a small motor and are quite light. They can be used in rescues. Canoes are long and can fit very few people. You can move it along using the paddles. Careful, don't fall off. Sailboats are boats that move thanks to the wind in their sails. Pirates used to travel in these. Fun! This is jet ski. It's used to move very fast around the coast. It fits 1 or 2 people. What about deeper down in the sea? We have submarines. It can travel underwater for months. This is a cruise ship. They're the biggest boats on the planet. They can travel very long distances. They usually transport goods and people. Let's review what we have learned. Boat. Ship. Motorboat. Canoe. Sailboat. Jet ski. Submarine. Cruise ship. Nicely done, sailor. Hi everyone. Today it's time we learn about air transportation. This is a plane. It's really big and has been designed to travel long distances. We could go from London to Hong Kong and have a trip around the world. This is a small plane. It can only fit a small number of people. It can fly lower and closer to the ground. Here's a helicopter. It is able to fly thanks to its big propeller. It is placed just on top of the cabin. We use it when we need to rescue someone or when we want to move very fast from one place to another. This is a hot air balloon. It uses a gas that helps it fly. The passengers will travel in the basket. And last but not least is the rocket. These are designed to fly outside the Earth's atmosphere. Astronauts use them to go to the moon. They go super fast. Let's review what we have just learned. Plane. Small plane. Helicopter. Hot air balloon. Rocket. Great! Which was your favorite transport? You can write it below on the comments. Oh.
Okay, guys. In this video, we watch a lot of new vocabulary, yes, about means of transport. Now, we are going to know or to practice pronunciation, yes? The idea is that we can practice pronunciation. We can travel by land, air, or water, yes? Paola, can you repeat after me, please? And the idea is that everybody repeat. Yes, but Paola is going to repeat with her microphone on, and the rest of you are going to repeat with your microphone off, okay?
Yes.
Paola, car,
Car,
bus,
bus,
coach,
coach,
train.
train.
Okay. Johnny, can you repeat after me, please? Tram,
Who, teacher? Sorry.
Johnny. Okay? Johnny,
Okay.
can you repeat? Johnny, tram,
Tram,
van,
van,
scooter,
scooter,
bike,
bike,
motorbike.
motorbike.
Okay, good, excellent. John, now we are going to learn vocabulary about transportation by air, okay? Airplane,
Okay, teacher. airplane,
helicopter,
helicopter,
spaceship,
spaceship,
hot air balloon.
hot air balloon.
Okay, I think that this vocabulary is clear, yes? Yes, John? It's
Yes,
clear?
yes,
Okay.
it's clear.
Mayerly, boat,
Yes, teacher. Boat,
ferry,
ferry,
motorboat.
motorboat.
Okay. Mayerly, do you know the difference between a cab and a taxi? Mayerly, what's the difference
What is
between
what is cab, teacher?
cab is like a taxi, yes.
Nothing.
Okay. The difference between cab and taxi is that a cab is American, yes, American, and a taxi is British. For example,
Okay.
in New York, people say cab, cab, but in London, the people say taxi, yes. That's the difference between cab and taxi. In the United States, we say cab, and in London or in British, we said taxi. Yeah,
Okay, teacher.
that's the difference between a cab and a taxi. Okay, John, what's the difference between a bus and a coach?
Teacher, I don't know.
Okay, a bus is public. Yes, it's public, and a coach is more luxury or is more comfortable.
Ah,
Yes, is
como los de los equipos.
yeah, yes. This is
Ah, ok.
and this is a public transportation, and this is a private transportation. Okay, bus and coach. That's the difference between a bus and a coach. Okay, do you understand, Johnny? John, excuse me. Do you
Yes,
understand?
teacher. Yes,
Okay,
it's clear.
thank. Okay, thank you, Johnny. What's the difference between a bike and a scooter?
Eh, teacher, a bike es bicicleta y scooter, no sé, yo creo que es como a motor.
Okay, a scooter is a motorbike, and a scooter has an engine. Yes, an engine, a motor. Yes, that's the difference. A scooter has an engine. Scooter es como es un modelo o una clase de motocicletas, como la Biwi, ¿cierto? La Biwi es una scooter, ¿sí? Y tiene motor, mientras que por el contrario, bike es bicicleta, ¿sí? Ok. Do you understand, Johnny?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Ah, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. What's the difference between a tram and a train, Paola? What's the difference between a tram, this is a tram, and this is a train? What's the difference, Paola? Do you know?
No sé, teacher.
Ah, okay, no problem. No problem. Trains are longer. Are longer and travel farther. Yes. For example, in Europe, we can go to one country to another country by train. Yes. On the contrary, tram is in the city. Yes. A tram is in the city, but a train you can go to farther places. Yes. Tram es más que todo como en la ciudad. En Europa podemos encontrar tram o aquí como en Colombia, en Medellín el metro, ¿cierto? Tram, metro. Y tren es un tren que puede cruzar, atravesar eh, longitudes más largas, ¿cierto? Incluso países, de un país a otro, se puede viajar en tren. Pero tram es como en la ciudad, algo más, es más corto y trayectos más cortos, ¿ok? That's the difference between a tram and a train. Okay? Yes, Paola, do you understand
Yes, teacher.
the difference between a tram and a train?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, Mayerly. We have different types of transport, yes? We use in a town, use on water, and we use some transport in the air, yes? Can you say what of these types of transport do we use in a town? Town es como la ciudad, ¿cierto? Una
A
ciudad,
car?
a
Yes,
car.
teacher.
Okay.
A car.
Excuse me. A car. Yeah.
A bike.
Yes.
A ferry.
A ferry.
What is ferry, teacher?
Ferry is. Ferry. This is ferry.
I know. Excuse me, teacher. Ferry, no.
Okay.
A taxi.
A taxi.
A bus.
A bus.
A scooter. A tram.
A
Tram?
train. A train.
No, teacher. A tram. Tram.
Ah, tram.
Debajo
Tram.
de
Okay. Yes.
helicóptero. Ujú.
Tram.
A train.
Train.
Coach.
A coach. Yeah.
Las demás también, teacher.
Por ahora únicamente estas. In a town.
Ah,
O, ¿cierto?
Yes,
O
teacher.
como en la tierra. Pues también puede ser como bailando. ¿Alguna otra? ¿De estas alguna otra? ¿O no más?
No, teacher. A tube. I don't know. A tube.
A tube. A tube. Tube. Ah, no, esa no la vimos. Tube es como un metro, pero subterráneo, ¿cierto? Es como lo que se usa en algunos países, el subterráneo, el metro subterráneo,
Okay.
ese es a tube.
Then a tube.
A tube. And a motorbike? No.
No, teacher.
No. Okay. John, which of these types of transport we use on water?
Okay, teacher. I can use on water a boat.
A boat, okay.
Yes. A ferry
A ferry
and a ship.
and a ship, okay.
Yes.
And Johnny, which of these types of transport do we use in the air?
Teacher, a plane y helicopter.
A plane and helicopter, okay.
Oh, teacher,
Paola,
excuse me.
okay, okay, no problem.
Disculpa, sí, es que yo confundí motorbike con motorboard.
Ah, okay, yeah, yes. Motorbike used in a town, okay. Okay, yes. Paola, can you read all these types of transport?
Yes, teacher.
A car,
Acá lo puede colocar en
okay,
presentación, por favor.
bigger.
A bike, a taxi, a bus, a
Bus,
scooter, a train,
a tram,
tram,
a tram,
a tram, a train, a coach,
coach,
coach, ¿cómo es esa? Lo que sí.
a tube, tube,
A tube, a motorbike, a
yeah,
boat, a ferry, a ship, a plane, a helicopter.
and a helicopter. Okay, yes, Paola, thank you. Okay, now we are going to describe a journey. How do you go to school, university, or work? I go to school by bus. As you can see, when we want to describe a journey or a travel, we use by. Yes, for example, I go to school by bus. I go to university by bike. I go to travel by train. Yes, we always use by to say that we use a means of transport. Yes, by. It's very important to use this article by. But we say I go to school on foot. I go to school on foot. Cuando queremos decir que vamos a algún sitio caminando, we say I go to school on foot. On foot. We don't say by foot. No. I go to school on foot. Yes? Okay. Can you see the images? Yeah, Mayeli, can you see these 5 images? It's clear?
Yes, teacher, yes.
Okay. Mayeli, can you complete number 1? He goes to work.
He goes to work in train.
Remember that you must use by. Okay, by. For example, number 1, he goes to work by tram or by train.
Train.
Yes, he goes to
Yes,
work
teacher.
by tram. Mayerly, number 2.
Many people travel by car.
Okay, many people travel by cars. Okay, John, number 3.
Um, in winter he goes on foot.
Okay, in winter he goes on foot. Johnny, number 4.
Number 4. In a city, it is easy to travel by bike.
Okay. And number 5, Paola.
To travel, no sé cómo se pronuncia esa palabra, por favor.
Overseas.
Overseas, you should go by plane.
Okay. To travel overseas, you should go by plane. Repeat again.
To travel or the say you should go by plane.
Okay. Again, Paola. To travel overseas, you should go by plane.
To travel overseas, you should go by plane.
Ok, should, should. Cuando pronunciamos should, no decimos la L, no, la L no se pronuncia, es como should. You should go by train, by plane. You should go by plane, okay? Again, Paola, to travel overseas, you should go by plane.
To travel overseas, you should go
Should,
by plane.
okay.
Should go by plane.
Should go by plane. Ok. Ese overseas es como para viajar sobre los mares, ¿cierto? Overseas. Tú deberías ir en avión, ¿cierto? To travel overseas, you should go by plane. Ok. Mayerly, when you go on holiday, you like to travel, or can you
When
read?
I go on,
Can you read number 1?
when I go on holiday, I like to travel by plane.
By okay. John, number 2.
Okay, teacher. In my city, many people go to work by motorcycle.
Yes, it's true. And number 3, Johnny.
I usually go to work by train.
Yes. Where do you live?
In the north.
In Medellin. Yes.
No, in Belgium.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yes. And do you use the train or the tram every day? Johnny, do you use the tram every day?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Number 4, Paola.
I went to school by motorbike.
Oh, yes. Number 5, Mayerly.
I go to the supermarket on foot.
On foot. On foot.
On foot.
Okay, repeat, please.
I go to the supermarket on foot.
Okay, and finally, number 6, John.
In my free time, I like to travel by car.
Okay, thank you, excellent. Okay, now we are going to watch the 2 videos about different types of transport, and there are some conversation. And at the end of this conversation, I'm going to ask you some questions, okay?
Like many people, I like to
Can you listen the audio, Mayerly, John?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay.
Travel.
Here you have the script of the conversation, yes? You can read if you want.
And there's many ways you can travel, many forms of transportation. Probably the main three that I want to talk about now are
Again, we're going to, again, okay?
like many people, I like to travel, and there's many ways you can travel, many forms of transportation. Probably the main three that I want to talk about now are by car, by train, and by airplane. Now, each of these forms of transportation have their pros and cons. Uh, would you agree?
Indeed, I would.
So, what's your favorite form of transportation of those three?
I would have to say the automobile.
Well, tell me some of the pros of traveling by car.
That would be mainly freedom. Freedom of movement, freedom to stop, freedom to go, freedom to, yeah, freedom, basically.
Okay. What about a train? What are the advantages of being on a train?
I would say good views of the countryside. You can move around on the train. You're not stuck in a car. You can go for a cigarette. You can get something to drink. Go to the bathroom, which you cannot do in a car.
Okay. Let's talk about the airplane. What are some of the advantages of flying?
Speed.
That's it?
That's all I can say about that. Yeah, speed.
Okay. Let's talk about the disadvantages or the cons. So what are some things that a train has that is not that great?
There's nothing I can say bad about a train except, yeah, train's good.
Okay.
Price.
Yeah, price. And many countries train travel is very expensive. We are traveling in Japan, so the train is very fast and efficient. However, it is expensive. Another thing is that you're confined by schedule and things like that. How about the disadvantages of a car?
Pollution, accidents, cost. Yeah, cars can be expensive too. Maintenance, gas.
And how about the plane?
Disadvantages of a plane, lack of view, and yeah, that stale air.
Yeah. Also, I could say the sort of fear factor. Yeah, and being confined to a small space. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Did you understand the audio or do you want to listen again? Or I don't know, everything is clear.
I wanna listen again, sir.
Yes, do you want to
I
listen
would
again?
like.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe here we have some vocabulary, pros and cons. Pros are the advantages and cons the disadvantages. Freedom, yes. Libertad, yes. Stuck. When we are stuck someplace, we can move to where you want. Stuck es como estar en un sitio y no podernos mover, ¿cierto? Stuck. Confined. If you are confined to something, you are restricted by its limitations. For example, in this moment, for the quarantine, we are confined in our houses. Yes, we are confined because we can't go outside. Yes, we are confined because the quarantine and stale air doesn't feel French. It feels like it has recirculated many times. Stale air es como un aire como que se siente mal, ¿cierto? Un aire que no se deja como respirar bien. Okay? We are going to listen the audio again. And after that, we have some questions. We have 5 questions.
Like many people, I like to travel, and there's many ways you can travel, many forms of transportation. Probably the main three that I want to talk about now are by car, by train, and by airplane. Now, each of these forms of transportation have their pros and cons. Uh, would you agree?
Indeed, I would.
So, what's your favorite form of transportation of those three?
I would have to say the automobile.
Well, tell me some of the pros of traveling by car.
That would be mainly freedom. Freedom of movement, freedom to stop, freedom to go, freedom to... yeah, freedom, basically.
Okay. What about a train? What are the advantages of being on a train?
I would say good views of the countryside. You can move around on the train. You're not stuck in a car. You can go for a cigarette. You can get something to drink. You can go to the bathroom, which you cannot do in a car.
Okay. Let's talk about the airplane. What are some of the advantages of flying?
Speed.
That's it?
That's all I can say about that. Yeah, speed.
Okay. Let's talk about the disadvantages or the cons. So what are some things that a train has that is not that great?
There's nothing I can say bad about a train except, yeah, train's good.
Okay.
Price.
Yeah, price. And many countries, train travel is very expensive. We are traveling in Japan, so the train is very fast and efficient. However, it is expensive. Another thing is that you're confined by schedule and things like that. How about the disadvantages of a car?
Pollution, accidents, cost. Yeah, cars can be expensive too. Maintenance, gas.
And how about the plane?
Disadvantages of a plane, lack of view, and yeah, that stale air.
Oh, yeah. Also, I could say the sort of fear factor. Yeah, and being confined to a small space. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now we have some questions. The first question is for Paola. Paola, what is Simon's friend's favorite form of transportation?
Leather. Automóvil.
Okay, letter A. Majerli, what is mentioned as an advantage of trains?
You can get sometimes to drink.
You can get something to drink. Yes, can you repeat? You can get something to drink.
You can get something to drink.
Something.
Something to drink.
Okay. John, one bad thing about trains can be
Um, the price can be expensive.
the price can be expensive. Okay. Johnny, one disadvantage of the car mentioned was
Letter B, traffic jams.
traffic jams. Okay, now we are going to watch the correct answer. Okay, Simon doesn't like flying because of Paola. Simon doesn't like flying because of
No sé, profe, cuál es. Ahí sí no sé.
Okay, no problem. Majerli, maybe, do you know?
The small seats.
No. John? Small seat.
The fear factor.
The fear factor. Okay, the fear factor. And I think that, okay, let me see. Okay, number 4. One disadvantage of the car mentioned was, Johnny said, traffic jams, and the correct answer is pollution. Yeah, pollution.
Okay, teacher.
Uh, yeah, let me see where he said pollution. Okay, trains. Yeah, friend. Pollution. Yes, pollution. Accidents cause pollution. Yes, this is a disadvantage of traveling by car. Pollution. Yes, and now this is the last audio. The same. We have an audio, and after that we have 3 questions.
Hi, my name is Mike. I'm from Canada, and I'm doing this for Elo.org. I'm here to talk to you about transportation, and actually public transportation. I'm from Vancouver, Canada, and the public transportation is not very good. So not as many people use it as in some other countries where it's more efficient. The bus lines don't go in the most efficient places, and the train systems are very limited. So if I compare that of Japan, the trains in Japan are very efficient, and being on a train in Japan is sometimes it's similar to being on an airplane in first class. You have a big seat, comfortable space, snacks, vending machine, washrooms. So I'd have to say that that's preferable.
Okay, Johnny, public transport in Vancouver is inefficient or efficient?
Inefficient.
Okay, Paola, the train system in Vancouver is quite good or is very limited?
Is okay, good.
Quite good.
Yes,
Okay,
quite good.
what do you think, Paola? Is quite good or very limited?
Is quite good.
And Majerli, what do you think?
Is very limited.
Okay, here he said, and I'm from Vancouver, Canada, and the public transportation is not very good. It's not very good, okay? O sea, is very limited. If we say is quite good, it's because the transportation in Vancouver is very good. Yeah. Mike is with trains in Japan. John, Mike is impressed or not impressed?
Mike is impressed with trains in Japan.
Okay, Mike is impressed with trains in Japan. Okay, okay. Finally, uh, we are going to do the last activity. Okay. Bueno, escuchar estos audios es importante porque ustedes saben que uno aprende escuchando, ¿cierto? Escuchando, si uno pone atención, corrige pronunciación de algunas palabras, mira el uso gramatical de algunos verbos, cómo se conjugan, ¿cierto? Por eso es que a mí me gusta siempre poner unos audios y unos videos para que ustedes vayan aprendiendo la pronunciación, la conjugación, el uso de las palabras en contexto, ¿cierto? por eso es muy importante que ustedes cuando tengan tiempo escuchen, vean videos, audios para ir mejorando este aspecto. Ok, nosotros en la semana pasada vimos cómo crear comparative and superlative phrases, ¿sí es? Entonces ahorita vamos a crear oraciones usando comparative and superlative, ¿ok? Vamos a comparar estos cuatro medios de transporte: train, car, bus, airplane, and you can use these adjectives. If you want, you can use these adjectives, or if you prefer, you can use other adjectives. Yes, I put these adjectives in order that you can see these some very common adjectives. Okay, the idea is that you create 5 sentences comparing these means of transport. Okay, for example, you can say the train is longer than the car. Yes, or the plane is safer than the bus. Yes, the idea is that you can use comparative and superlative adjectives. Or the plane is noisiest of the four of these means of transport. Yes, the car is more comfortable than the bus. Yes, that's the idea, that you use these adjectives to create comparative and superlative sentences. Yes, you have 2 minutes to create 5 sentences. ¿Sí? Tienen 5 minutos para que hagan, 2 minutos para que hagan 5 oraciones usando estos adjetivos. Si recuerda la estructura, cómo se hace comparative and superlative sentences, John.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the train is longer than the car, yeah. Or the car is more comfortable than the bus. Yes, that's the idea, okay? You have 2 minutes. And we are going to start with Majerly, John, Johnny, and Paola. Okay, Mayerly, do you have your sentences?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you can start.
Okay, teacher. The airplane is cheaper than the train. The bus is safer than the car. The train is faster than bus. The train is more expensive than bus. The airplane is more comfortable than car.
Okay, the last one is the airplane is most comfortable than
Is
a
most
car.
comfortable than a car. Okay, teacher.
Yes, okay, Mayerly, excellent, very good. John,
Okay, teacher. Um, the airplane is the fastest of these means of transport.
can you repeat again, please?
The plane is the fastest of these means of transport.
Yes,
Um, the car is the best to go to the job.
yeah,
To travel to travel to travel in plane is more expensive than bus.
traveling by plane is more expensive than traveling by bus. Remember that it's important to use by. Yes, you always must use by. Traveling by
Okay, teacher.
plane, by car, by bus. Okay. Yeah, continue.
Um, to drive a car is more exciting than train.
Can you
And
can you repeat the last one, please?
to drive a car
Yeah.
is more exciting than train
Okay.
than a train.
Yes.
Okay. Um, the train is the train is faster than bus.
A train is faster than a bus. Okay. Johnny.
Okay, teacher. Go on plane is more boring than bus. Car is more comfortable than go by train. Plane is faster than car. Bus is slower than go by train. And car is more expensive than go by bus.
Okay, Johnny. Yes. Excellent. And finally, Paola.
Yes, teacher. It is cheaper to travel by car than by bus, perdón. ¿Sí está bien?
Cheaper. Okay. But you can say traveling by car is cheaper than traveling by bus. Okay.
By bus. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Continue.
The train is faster than the bus.
Yeah, the train is faster than the bus.
It is safer
Safer
safer to travel
to
by
drive.
car
Okay, Paola. Yeah.
than by plane.
Can you repeat this sentence?
Yes. It is safer to travel by car than by plane.
Yes.
¿Sí estoy haciendo la oración bien?
Yes, yes, Paola.
It is more comfortable to
Comfortable.
travel comfortable
Comfortable.
comfortable to travel by car than by train.
Can you repeat the last sentence?
It is more comfortable
Comfortable.
to travel by car than by train.
It is more comfortable to drive a car than a train. Yes.
That a train.
Yes, I think that the sentences are good structure. Yes, they have a good structure. The most important is that you can use these rules when you are speaking. Yes, that's the most important, that you can use these words, these sentences, these adjectives when you are speaking. That's the most important, that you can use in your real situation, in your conversation, maybe with your teacher or with your classmates. Okay, that's the most important. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I don't know if you have a questions about this topic or about another topic. Mayerly,
No,
John.
teacher.
No, teacher. Olvídate.
Ok, ¿está claro este tema o tienen alguna duda?
Yes,
De pronto podemos
it's clear.
reforzarlo. Ok, está bien. Ok, bueno, esa es la idea, de que les quede lo poco o mucho que veamos, les quede claro, porque uno acá los puede saturar de mucha información, pero no es la idea pues llenarlos pues de mucha información que a lo último de pronto no les quede nada. Por eso es mejor poco, pero que les quede claro. Ok. ¿Alguna pregunta, sugerencia, duda, inquietud? ¿Está claro?
No, teacher. Todo muy bien, gracias.
Bueno, listo,
Gracias,
ok.
teacher.
Okay, thank you. See you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Okay, thank you very much. Bye
Okay,
bye.
teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.